Hello viewers, this is Just Fake Network TV, a place where you can get the latest information about Nigerian news. For those who subscribe, I want to say a very big thank you to you and we say God bless you for subscribing. And now the news in details. Senate to strip President, Vice President, Governors, Deputy Governors of immunity. To legalize 6 geopolitical zones, provides minimum educational qualification for elective offices. Sitting presidents will no longer enjoy immunity in criminal matters if the alteration being proposed to the 1999 Constitution by the Senate sailed through. Also, to lose immunity is the vice president, governors and their deputies in the impending alteration. This followed the second reading of a bill titled "A Bill for an Act to Alter the Provisions of the Constitutions of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, 1999 to qualify criminal liability for certain public officers under Section 308, sponsored by the Deputy Senate President, Omo Agege. The explanatory memorandum of the bill stated that this act provides for qualification of the immunity clause to exclude immunity for public officers referred to in Section 308 from criminal liability where the offense involves misappropriation of funds belonging to the federal, state or local government, and also the use of thugs to foment violence. Section 308 of the 1999 Constitution as amended reads, "Notwithstanding anything to the contrary in this Constitution, but subject to subsection 2 of this section, no civil or criminal proceeding shall be instituted or continued against the person of whom this section applies during his period of office. A person to whom this section applied shall not be arrested or imprisoned during that period, either in pursuance of the process of any court or otherwise. And no process of any court requiring or compelling the appearance of a person to whom this section applies shall be applied for or issued, provided that in ascertaining whether any period of limitation has expired for the purposes of any proceedings against the person to whom this section applies, no count shall be taken of his period of office. The provisions of subsection 1 of this section shall not apply to civil proceedings against the person to whom this section applies in his official capacity or to civil or criminal proceedings in which such a person is only a nominal party. This section applies to a person holding the office of president or vice president, governor or deputy governor, and the reference in this section to period of office is a reference to the period during which the person holding such office is required to perform the functions of the office. The proposed bill provides that a president, vice president, governors, and deputy governors shall lose their immunity if they are investigated by security and anti-graft agency, including the court. The bill said in parts that Section 308 of the Principal Act is altered by substituting for subsection 2 a new subsection 2. The provisions of subsection 1 of this section shall not apply to civil proceedings against the person to whom this section applies in his official capacity or to civil or criminal proceedings in which such a person is only a nominal party, and to persons who hold the office of vice president, governors or deputy governor if it is determined either by the Economic Financial Crime Commission, Independent Corrupt Practices Commission, Nigerian Police and State Security Service through a collaborative investigations that the said person is indicted by a court of competent jurisdictions for financial misappropriations of funds belonging to the federal, state or local government, or sponsoring of thugs to perpetrate violence that cause injury or death of political opponent, a member of his family, agent, or personal representative. Also on Wednesday, a bill which prescribed a degree certificate as a minimum qualification for anyone aspiring to the office of the president also scaled second reading. The bill, titled "A Bill for an Act to Alter the Provisions of the Constitutions of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, 1999, to provide for the amendment of Section 65(2)(a), 131(d), Section 106(c), and Section 177(d), therein to provide for minimum qualification for election into the National and State Assembly, Office of the President and Governors, and other related matters, 2020, was sponsored by Senator Stephanos Gwange, Plateau North. The bill seeks to alter Section 131(d), which deals with minimum requirements for anyone running for the office of the president. Section 131(d) of the 1999 Constitution, as amended, stated that the person seeking the office of the president must have been educated up to at least school certificate level or its equivalent. The bill said Section 131(d) is now rephrased to read, "He has been educated up to at least HND level or its equivalent." The bill also seeks to alter Section 65(2)(a) of the Constitution, which deals with the qualifications for intended members of the National Assembly. The existing law which the bill seeks to amend reads, "A person shall be qualified for election under subsection 1 of this section if he has been educated up to at least school certificate level or its equivalent." However, the bill said that the Section 65(2)(a) should now be rephrased to read, "If he has been educated to at least national diploma level or its equivalent." For House of Assembly, the bill seeks the alteration of Section 16C of the 1999 Constitution as amended. According to the existing Section 106C of the 1999 Constitution as amended, anyone aspiring to be a member of the House of Assembly must have been educated up to at least the school certificate level or its equivalent. However, the bill proposed that Section 106C be rephrased to read, "If he has been educated up to national diploma level or its equivalent." The same provision applies to state governors. The bill seeks the alteration of Section 177(d) of the Constitution. Presently, Section 177(d) of the 1999 Constitution as amended provides that any person seeking the office of governor must have been educated up to at least school certificate level or its equivalent. However, the bill seeks that Section 177(d) be rephrased to read, "If he has been educated up to at least higher national diploma level or its equivalent." A bill which seeks to legalize the 6 geopolitical zones in the country also scaled second reading. The bill, titled "A Bill for an Act to Alter the Provisions of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, 1999, to give recognition of the 6 geopolitical zones and to further introduce a clear demarcation by creating the federal and state legislative list as a substitute for the existing legislative list and for other matters, 2020, was sponsored by Senator Solomon Adeola, Lagos West. Other bills seeking to alter the Constitution which scaled second readings and their sponsor include a bill for an act to alter the provisions of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, 1999, to specify the period within which the President or Governor of a state present the appropriation bill before the National Assembly of House of Assembly and for other related matters, 2020, by Senator Opeyemi Bamidele, Ekiti Central. A bill for an act to alter the provisions of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, 1999, to provide for the establishment of state police and to ensure effective community policing in Nigeria and for matters connected thereto, 2020, by Senator Surajudeen Ajibola, Osun Central. A bill for an act to alter the provisions of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria 1999 to amend Section 138D and Section 139 of the Electoral Act 2020 by deleting Section 138D and adding a new subsection 3 to Section 139 to reduce the unlawful exclusion of a political party logo on a ballot paper, a pre-election matter and for related matters, 2020 by Senator Isafono Squanch, Plateau North. A bill for an act to alter the provisions of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria 1999 to replace the name Nigerian Police Force with Nigerian Police, to reflect their core mandate of providing civil services and for related matters 2020 by Senator Michael Opeyemi Bamidele Ekiti Central. A bill for an act to alter the provisions of the Constitutions of the Federal Republic of Nigeria 1999 to amend Section 81 to make provisions for amount standing to the credit of security agencies in the Consolidated Revenue Fund to be on first-line charge and for connected matters, 2020 by Senator Ibrahim Goubi, Sokoto East. A bill for an act to alter the provisions of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria 1999 to preclude the establishment of separate tribunal to hear and determine pre-election matters and election petitions respectively in the Presidential, National and State Houses of Assembly and Governorship election and for related matters 2020 by Senator Ovi Omo Agege, Delta Central. A bill for an act to alter the provisions of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria 1999 to provide for establishment of state police and other related matters 2020 by Senator Ike Ikweremadu, Enugu West. Wow. So guys, what is your own take? What do you think about the new bill right now? Because look at all this thing that is going on in Nigeria. What of our electoral act? Are we still going to use charcoal electricity in 2023? What are we going to do with that? Because I feel that that's the main thing. That's the main thing there, you know. And the thing is that all bills are progressive moves in our circumstances. Gradually, full autonomy and power shall be attained by the federating unit. And you know, that's what we can say for now. What do you think? Kindly drop your comments at the comment section. For those who subscribe, I want to say a very big thank you to you. I will say God bless you. Bye.